Start your day with Chuck Lofton's AccuWeather tomorrow morning at 6:30.
The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson. Johnny's guest hostess this week is Joan Rivers. This is Doc Severinsen along with Tommy Newsom and the NBC Orchestra, inviting you to join Joan and her guests, Tony Danza, Linda Lavin, Louis Anderson, and Dr. Ruth Westheimer. And now, here's Joan Rivers.
Let me just say something. First of all, this is a very unusual thing that's happening right now. This is a spot where we always do the monologue, right? But we were all backstage, and we were talking about this morning's tragedy, which has upset all of us so much. I kept saying it's just not appropriate to make jokes right here. So instead, NBC has allowed me to take this time to extend my heartfelt condolences for all of us here in the studio and for all of us watching out there to the families of the astronauts and to the family and the children of Krista McCullough. And as President Reagan said this afternoon, we have to move ahead, so we decided not to cancel the show, obviously, and we're going to have a terrific show tonight. We're going to have Tony Danza and Linda Lavin and Louis Anderson and Dr. Ruth Westheimer, and we all were backstage talking, and we said, what should we say, what should we say? And I said, what we would like to say is, we hope that maybe the next hour will be wonderful and funny and bright and terrific, and that will bring a little relief and a little lightness back into our lives, because we've all had a rotten day today, and we all feel sorry. So please stay tuned. We'll be right back with the show. Thank you.
Every day you rush, my lady. Every day you race.
A good night's sleep on Sealy's Best can help you experience your best.
You're pushed, you're pulled, but you do your best, and you do it with such grace.
Because Sealy Posturepedic is uniquely created to give you sheer comfort to ease the day's stress, you'll experience your best after you experience Sealy Posturepedic.
You do your best, and you do it with such grace.
Imagine yourself at Red Lobster. For a limited time, you can create your own crab legs and seafood feast. Imagine tantalizing snow crab legs and sizzling shrimp scampi. Or crab legs and savory stuffed flounder. Or crab legs and one of 11 luscious choices. Seafood lovers, create your own crab legs and seafood feast at Red Lobster now.
You only have 11 hours. This Wednesday only at Fredder Appliance. 11 hours to save on appliances, TVs, and stereos.
Like this 19-inch color portable TV, just $157. A sharp touch-controlled carousel microwave, $187. A Toshiba front-load VHS video recorder, $297.
Only 11 hours. This Wednesday only at Fredder Appliance. Be there before the savings end at 9 p.m.
Only 11 hours to get these low Fredder prices before time runs out.
McDonald's hot food cooking. Hand warmers hot, hot. Big Mac's quarter pounder, chicken McNuggets fried, hot, hot. And McBLT, hot stuff. When you get a taste for something good and hot, 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 hot. So come and get it at Mickey D's. It's so hot. Hand warming hot. You're gonna love it a lot. It's a good time for a great taste.
Do you rehearse them when you work with me?
Oh, no. When I'm gone, Tommy's in charge.
Oh, that's very interesting. That's nice.
No, I'm not allowed to come within a country mile of that orchestra. They don't even talk to me when I'm over here.
Well, shall we bring on our first guest who will talk to you?
Let's do.
All right. Our first guest, he's adorable, he's charming, he's sexy, He is the star of the TV series Who's the Boss? Oh, and I just love Italian men anyhow, but he's a very special Italian. Mr. Tony Danza.
Gentlemen.
Think they like you?
Either that or it's going to cost me a lot of money. I don't know.
I almost didn't have you on.
Why?
Because you're coming into my territory.
Oh.
I don't box. You should not do a stand-up comedy act.
Well,
You just started a stand-up
I'll tell you the
comedy
truth.
act.
You want to know the truth? I'd rather fight than do the stand-up comedy act.
Oh, come on. How'd you start? What made you do it?
You know, you're in your... I go to an affair, Joan. I go to an affair or a party or something. I'm at a table with 12 people. And, you know, I tell stories all night. I entertain. So after I get a big table and have like 1,000 people on it, you know. And I tried it, and it was scary. I really would rather fight.
I heard you're wonderful. They said you did New Year's Eve. You started New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve?
I started on the 28th in Maui. I opened for Tony Bennett.
Oh.
I mean, you know, one week I was practicing with a singing machine in my living room. The next week I was opening for Tony Bennett. It was great.
And they love you?
And it was, you know, it went okay. It had its rough spots. I could see it's very tough. It's very scary. I mean, you know, they don't laugh at a joke. You start sweating over your lip real fast, you know.
What were some of your jokes that you thought would do?
Well, I did a couple for them back there, but they said I couldn't do any. No.
What do you consider like your funniest joke, and what do you consider your worst joke?
Well, Joan, let's leave me out of this. How about your funniest joke?
My funniest joke is that I'm sitting behind this desk.
Oh.
Every time I say, I'm behind the desk.
Well, I do.
Give me a joke. Do a joke.
Well, I don't do jokes. Is what I sort of. Well, I don't. I don't do. There's a couple interspersed in there, but those are the ones they won't let me do. But what do you want from me? You gotta, you know. But you know, I tell stories. I tell stories about my son. I tell stories about my father. You know, I do.
How is your son?
My son's
Is he okay?
Yeah.
He's living with you now, right?
Yes. He's going to be 15 tomorrow.
Isn't that great? So what are you going to give him?
I like to give him a fat lip. Is what I like to do. No, he's wonderful. He lives with me now. You know, it's great. I mean, I got a 15-year-old son, Joe.
It's very
I mean, you remember what you were thinking about when you were 15? I'm still thinking about that.
Do you think anything's happening yet?
Oh, God, Joan. I hope not. I mean, I double date. Oh, here's
Double date?
Listen to this. I mean, and this is going to be the name of my book. When I write a book, it's going to be called I Never Double Dated with My Father. But I double dated with my son the other night. I took him out, me and him and his girlfriend, and I took a girl, and we went to, really, I took my cousin. But things are tough. Things are tough. So I took my cousin with the Spago Doc. It was great. Here I was sitting across with my son. Here's a table. Here's my son and his date. You know, and they were holding hands under the table.
You hope.
Setup for you. I am a walking setup for this woman. Right?
Well, if the killer...
But I got to tell you, you're right, because I was kicking him. I didn't know what the hell he was doing.
Now, at 15, what had you done?
I told you, I'm still...
At 15, had you...
Joe, we went through this once before.
But, yeah, but not as a father. You're looking at it now from a
Joe,
different point of view. Where were you sexually at 15? Had you already crossed into the fun
I'm
land?
not the same place I am now. I'm still lost. No, Funland, as you call it. No, I hadn't experienced Funland. I was coming up the walk, but I wasn't there yet.
You figure he's not there. Now, how is he doing in school? Oh, if you're a father, you know.
This is the greatest part of the whole thing. See, my son wasn't doing that good in school. In fact, I had to ground him. He's been grounded for 12 weeks. I'm not kidding, 12 weeks. He hasn't seen the light of day, all right? And you guys are all going, oh, God, he's so strict with his son. You know who got punished? Me. I got him home all the time. It's unbelievable. It's like living with Dick Tracy. It really is. What are you doing, Dad? What are you doing, Dad? Drives me crazy, but it's
Why did you ground him?
Because he got all C's. He got all C's his first semester. All right.
No.
C's to me meant I wasn't trying hard, and I know I got plenty of them. So I'm trying to get more out of my son. And so now the next semester, after grounding him for 6 weeks, he gets all C's and a D. So much for my strategy, right?
Were you helping him with his homework?
Yeah, I was helping him. Anyway. How you doing? All right, anyway. Anyway, and this kills me. Kills me. Oh. She gets a girlfriend who has very good grades. And needless to say, now his report card comes in and it's like 2 B's and 3, and 4 C's. So he's making an improvement. It's scary that even at that age, you need a woman to excel. Sure.
That you don't have a woman to excel. I saw you at the Golden Globes, and your date was your son.
I know, people were going, oh, isn't that nice? He took his son, and then they were going, can't get a date this guy.
Can you get a date?
Let's go to commercial. We'll talk.
All right. We'll be right back after this commercial message, so please stay tuned. So good to see you.
More seductive than sex. More precious than gold. More addictive than any drug. Power. Nothing else comes close. Rated R. Starts Friday. Check newspapers for theaters.
Hello, Deli.
Now, the deli tastes you love
Hello, Deli.
are also in new Oscar Mayer Select Slices.
Oscar Mayer put deli taste where it belongs.
9 all-time deli favorites, including pastrami, Italian-style beef, corned beef, and more. New Oscar Mayer Select Slices for deli taste a whole new way.
Deli taste is here today.
Deli taste the whole way.
Deli will never be the same again.
Tell you how to save a bunch of money when you wander Indiana in the wintertime. Such a beautiful Indiana winter's day, I got to invite all you winter wanderers to get out and get down. Come on, Wander Indiana. Just call 1-800-2-WANDER and save up to 50% on hotel-motel accommodations with a free Winter Wanderer coupon. Do it now, because everybody...
It's Magnavox annual sale time again, and that's big news. Magnavox offers high-quality, state-of-the-art products that can stand up to close inspection, with features like our new flat square picture tube, built-in stereo capability, and more. Also, for a limited time, we're offering factory rebates of up to $200 on selected models. So don't wait. This is not just any sale.
See quality Magnavox products at Greg's Appliance.
We're back. Over to Tony Danza. Now, you are terrific looking. You are virile. You are successful. You are adorable.
All right, Joan, here's the extra 10. That was great.
Why do you have trouble with women? I don't get it.
Me either. I mean, it's not like if I understood this, I could probably solve the problem, Joan.
Are you too rough with them? Are you too laid back with them? Pardon the expression. But are you, I mean...
Probably. I don't know, Joan. I
you
mean...
must know. A girl must... Every time you go with a girl, she breaks up with you. Someone's got to tell you.
Oh, wait a minute, Joan. It's not always them breaking up with me. Occasionally, it is I who takes off.
But for the ones that took off from you, what did they say was the matter?
Well, it's a long list, Joan. I can't do it. No, I don't know exactly what the problem is. I just haven't found her.
Yeah.
Her.
But till you find her, you should be able to take out her and her.
Yeah, well, it would make it a lot easier because, keeping my son up that late is tough,
Do you think you're bad in bed? Do you think that could be it? We can talk. I know you very well now. Maybe that's just it.
No, but I guess...
all show and...
I don't think so, but we'll probably be getting letters soon, I have a feeling.
Are they usually awake?
Well, some of them you can't tell. Thank you, guys. That's just one for the guys in the crowd here. You know what I mean? I'm about tired of this.
So how were you on your first date? Were you cute or were you shy with women in the beginning?
I'm telling you, I'm the same as I was then. I don't know. I've always been, you know, like my brother's the kind of guy, he will walk up to any woman in the world. He doesn't care that they're going to say, that they're going to spit on your shoes. He doesn't care that they'll say no. I'm afraid that they may say no. So I was always a little, you know, now I got a series, it's a little different, but for the most part, you know.
But you know what I love about you? You're so different. Like, you're a real, you have a series and you're starring, you got all the girls, but you're also, like you say, like a good father. Do you go to PTAs? Do you do all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, are you kidding me?
You go to the PTA?
I don't go to PTA, but right now I'm the chairman of the fundraiser at the high school. In fact, my picture and Father John's are all over the place there, I'm telling you.
Your son goes to Catholic high
He
school?
goes to Notre Dame here in the Catholic high school.
That's wonderful.
Run by Jesuits, you know what I mean? Yeah, you get detention for anything there. If you leave a book home, you get 3 hours detention. If he's late, we'll never see him again. You know what I mean? No, I'm only kidding. Notre Dame's a wonderful school, and he's doing well there, and that's the greatest thing. And they build character there, and that's what we got to do, build character.
Why are you so worried about your son's character? Because you know something about yourself?
Well, because...
And you're so worried. Obviously,
well, I'm not worried. I'm not worried mainly because of myself. But I'm worried about raising a child in this world. I'm worried about that.
But
what
you
about
were
my
raised.
2 children? Of course I'm raised, but my parents did a good job. I want to do a good job. I want to do a better job than they did. You know, my father said to me he said to me, don't ever be so hard on your parents. And I was giving him some garbage about something, you know. He said, don't be so hard on your parents. I said, why not? He says, because you gained. I gained. I said, what did I gain? He says, you'll never do it to your kids. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to give them more than I got, just like my parents tried to give me more than they got.
Now, you have 2 children.
I got 2 kids.
And where does the other one live?
She's in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
With your first wife?
With my only wife.
Well, how old are you?
I'm 34.
We'll talk in 5 years. You'll be saying, I want you to meet Misty.
Yeah.
Well, this is your first wife, believe me.
We'll see. We'll see.
You wouldn't get married again?
Of course I want to get married again, but right now, she's my only wife.
Yeah. Well, you're not married to her now.
No, I'm not.
No. So she's not? So she's your...
I'm in trouble now. No.
She's your ex-wife?
Yeah, she's my ex-wife.
And you had the baby with her after you were divorced. I remember that whole story, which I won't go into now, because...
Thank God.
So, why did you divide the children up?
My son wanted to come live with me, Joe. I mean, he did. I mean, if it wasn't for him making the choice, I couldn't have got him. I wanted him. I put a lot of pressure. You know, I mean, I think that he should be with his father now. He's 15, and...
It's just wonderful.
It's unbelievable. It's changed my whole life.
How? Do you cook at home?
I cook every night.
Are you serious?
I cook 5 nights a week.
You cook meals?
6 nights. Yeah, because my father cooked for me. My father cooked for us. That was the whole thing. You had to be home for dinner. Don't you remember? Be home for dinner. I remember that. If you were late, and then I had to go around the corner. You used to have to be home early, because I had to go around the corner and get him a loaf of Italian bread every day before dinner. I used to try and get home before my friends ate the ends off the bread, you know. Oh, God forbid I lost an end. Oh, my Lord. But I mean, that was important to him. He came home earlier than my mother. He was a garbage man. You know, he got off at 4 o'clock. Used to come in a little. And my old man was great. And she didn't come home till later, you know, so he would cook every night. Every night.
Is he a good cook?
Great cook.
And what about you? You a good cook?
I'm a good cook.
See, you're a prize for somebody.
I keep saying that.
You're a prize.
No, you know what it is, Joan? I have become very picky, too. That's the problem.
Oh.
You see, I've become very picky because...
For example, what don't you like in a woman?
That's a long list, too.
For example, what turns you off? Hairy knees? What, like, you know...
I don't believe I even opened this up. Am I a moron?
You said you're picky. I want to know...
Well, I wanted to say the reason I'm picky...
A wart with hair coming out of it.
All right, that's on the list. Oh, what the hell? I don't know. I look at feet. You got to see them.
You look at feet?
Yeah, hi, Mary. How you doing?
You look at a girl's feet first? That's fascinating. What do you look at first in a woman?
Her face. It's a little tough to see her brain from across the room.
You're sitting here, and I'm sorry. You were just voted star of the 80s.
Yeah, well...
You should be thrilled with yourself.
I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, I'll tell you, it's been a great year. Last year, I had my son. The show took off. You know, I even directed a show this year.
Was that exciting?
It was great. I found a way to do the 2 things I like best in life: act and tell people what to do. It was great. and I tried to stand up back. I finished out the year. I mean, I really had a banner year, as they say.
What were your New Year's resolutions? You had a banner year. You must have said, gee, I won't do one or two things differently. What?
That's a long list, too, Joe. Well, my resolutions. I made a couple of resolutions. I want to try to practice what I preach a little bit more this year.
Yeah.
I started last year.
Yeah.
That's what my son did. That's really how my son changed my life. For once, I got something. I'm going to put this to music. But for once, I really feel like there's somebody making me try, at least, to practice what I preach. Because, I'm a big talker. My mother's going, you boy, you ain't kidding.
But isn't that wonderful? Isn't that nice?
The greatest thing that ever happened to me,
It's so nice to have you on the show. You are such a darling man. Will you come back again? And think of a joke that's clean. Okay. We'll be right back after a commercial message, so please stay tuned.
This is the dawn of Discover. The Discover call. Now you have a brighter day in store.
In this world, there are very few things that cost you nothing to get and pay you back every day. Just the important things. And now the Discover card is one. It costs you nothing to get and pays you back with real dollar dividends on every purchase. And the unique savings plan that not only pays you high money market rates. The higher your savings level, the higher the rate climbs. Very few things work that way. Just the important ones. From a member of Sears Financial Network.
At the 86th Indianapolis Home Show, innovation is the star.
Like the Nova Living Center from Innovative Design Concepts.
With construction so unique, it's patented.
So energy efficient, it's incredible.
And because the Nova is a gas all-star home, you'll enjoy maximum dollar savings.
If your star is lucky, you could win big in the Home Show Star Stakes.
A year's supply of Coke.
A sprinkler system from AM Rust Landscape.
Or a Florida trip for 4 on American Transair.
Listen to WENS for details.
Tired of being alone? Tired of waiting for someone special? There is a better way. Matchmaker International is the personal dating service, arranging introductions between sincere, compatible adults. With offices nationwide, your someone special may already be at Matchmaker International, just waiting to meet you. Why wait? With Matchmaker International, there is a better way.
Indianapolis 253-0430, Greenwood 888-7333, and Lafayette 497-DATE.
Wednesday on Highway to Heaven.
I'm in her body and she's in mine.
You'll scream when Mark tries life as a woman. Then it's Black Magic Hollywood whodunit.
I love this movie.
When the producer winds up on the cutting room floor. And on St. Elsewhere.
I've got AIDS. This young man just found out he's going to die. Maybe I deserve this. Thank God it's not me.
Wednesday.
To be the leader of the pack in a Pontiac. A Pontiac from the Pontiac Pack.
The Pack is back with a low 7.9% finance rate you've been waiting for. Right now, get 7.9% financing on Fiero or Sunbird. 7.9% financing on Grand Prix or Bonneville. 7.9% financing on any Pontiac 6000 with standard 2.5-liter engine. Just take delivery from dealer stock by February 22nd. That's your Central Indiana Pontiac dealer.
For centuries, women have worshipped aloe for its soothing properties. Jergens has combined aloe with lanolin in a lotion that helps heal dry, chapped skin. It's more than aloe. It's Jergens Aloe and Lanolin Lotion. Beautiful women have always recognized aloe's benefits to the skin. That's why Jergens combined aloe with lanolin in a soap that keeps your skin feeling soft and smooth. Jergens Aloe and Lanolin Soap.
Introducing Folgers Red Brick Bag. It's the freshest idea in coffee.
You got a fresh idea, it's gonna hit you like a brick. We take fresh coffee and do a little trick. Take out all the air, make a solid brick of flavor. Open up the freshness, you're gonna savor. Mountain grown Folgers in a red brick bag. It's gonna hit you like a brick.
Mountain Grown Folgers in a red brick bag. It's the freshest idea in coffee.
Bob Gregory AccuWeather, weeknights exclusively on WTHR.
We are back.
Oh, yeah.
guest is a very talented and very funny not young lady, just lady, I guess, because we're old friends. Oh, now she's going to get angry. All right, a very talented and very funny young lady. She happens to be an old friend of mine, so let her explain that to you. We started out together in Greenwich Village. We are appearing, which I cannot wait, this Monday night. We are doing a benefit together at Carnegie Hall in New York. Isn't that nice? After 15 years. Oh, she's so talented, Miss Linda Lavin.
Haircuts simply terrible, necktie the worst, bearing just unbearable. What to tackle first? Still you got possibilities, though you're horribly square. I see possibilities underneath. There's something there. Did you ever consider contact lenses?